Welcome back to this series where, we're talking with Ed Gartner
Yep.
from Epic Financial Strategies, and we're going through some of the questions that we've received from our This Is My Era budget planners, customers, as well as other customers who've bought our 90-day planner. And one of the questions we received, Eddie, which is a very interesting question, and I think anybody who is watching should answer is, should you be saving for retirement if you have credit card debt? Because I think they're kind of like concerned,
Yep.
should we pay off the debt before we start saving for retirement, or what should we do? So
Yeah.
what are your thoughts around that?
So it's an interesting question, Kuda, and this is a question that a lot of people are asking, right? It's I have this credit card debt, and maybe this interest is 12, 14, 17%, or even higher, and it's like that's a lot of interest that's being paid to these credit card companies. So when that's happening, do you also plan for retirement or save for retirement, or should I be taking all of my money and putting it towards the credit card debt? I think it's kind of it's not a one size fits all answer, right? Some people are very uncomfortable carrying debt. And so being that, there's this uncomfortability of having debt, maybe they want to funnel all of their money towards tackling that debt. And what a great way to knock that balance down and get rid of that high interest so that you can then start saving again. But other people want to keep saving. They're not really all that concerned about the interest that they're paying. I would take a look at it a couple ways. One, I would start with that budget, right? Learn how much extra money you have coming in. And based on that money that you have coming in, well, do you have a 401k at work? And do you get that match from the 401k? Maybe that's something you don't want to give up. Another thing that you can look at is on your credit cards, can you get a balance transfer to something that has a 0% interest rate, right? Because some credit card companies will allow you to transfer a balance and for 6, 12, 18 months, pay no interest at all.
Yep.
Right? And that's a great way to pay down debt. Well, if you're paying 0 interest to that credit card, could you also be saving in retirement? There's a lot more strategies that we have around, kind of tackling debt and saving at the same time. Because this is an area that has really exploded, right? Consumer debt for a long time has gotten out of control. I think a lot of people are really trying to get on the right track, saying, how do I do the right things? Step one is the budget, but step two, obviously, is how do we tackle these things? And that's something that the team here at Epic is happy to talk to you about. So, as you're going through this, if you want to have a no obligation conversation with somebody really specific to what you're doing, we're happy to handle that phone call with you.
And one of the things, too, I'll share is that, with saving for retirement, you get the benefit of compound interest. Depending on the vehicle that you're using, your money then gets to grow. But if you then stop, you miss out on that compounding interest that you could gain.
Yeah.
So that's something that you also want to consider, because yes, you want to be debt free, but also you want to leverage the powerful benefits of compound interest.
Yeah.
Now, as we know, there's no one size fits all. So I think really take up Eddie and his team and just sign up for a free call, and they can look into what's going on with your personal situation, and they can come up with a really good strategy to enable you to get on that path where you're saving for your future, but also you're clearing the debt so that you're no longer bound to these obligations. So thank you so much, Eddie.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Appreciate it.